Gordon Hayward wasn't sure, didn't know that Gronk retired. I don't know if you know, but what does he mean to Boston as a fellow Boston athlete yourself, and what has his career meant to the city?
I think he means a lot just to the NFL and professional athletics. What he's been able to accomplish. Just an incredible person, incredible athlete. I'm super happy for him to retire on his own terms. I know he was contemplating it for the last few years. Don't blame him. But he was chasing, rings. So I can appreciate a guy for doing that and playing at a high level. I mean, a guy that went through double coverage and triple coverage and still found a way to be successful in this league is, pretty awesome. Help of a very goatish quarterback. So, just happy for him.
Kyrie, how do you summarize what happened tonight?
Just our energy wasn't right. As simple as you can put it. Basketball is a great energy game. Got to manage it well. Obviously, it has a lot to do with skill and X's and O's, but our energy has to be there, and it just wasn't. So we just got to move forward from this point. Get ready for the last 8 games.
Do you feel this team is going to rely on jump shots too?
No.
Kyrie, last night was a shot, a tough blow. And tonight, you guys get blown out. I mean, do you kind of wonder how you guys can respond and how many shots this team can take?
No, I don't ever worry about how we respond. We've proven that. We just got to be consistent with that and be committed to it. That's all. We got a lot of great guys in this locker room. We're committed to winning, and we're winners in this locker room as well. So, I'm never worried about trying to go back and respond with these guys. They're a resilient group. We've proven that. For the last year and a half we've been together. It hasn't looked pretty all the time, but we've always tried to find a way to figure it out and get the most out of each other. It starts with me and then trickles down to the rest of our leaders on this team. And you just got to be committed, and it starts with me.
Does it still mean something to you to go back to Cleveland?
No, not at all.
How much, obviously, absence of Al and Jason?
It means a lot. It means a lot. They're big pieces in our team system. So we're missing them, but it gives everybody else another chance to step up to the plate and have opportunities to play.
Can you talk about the improvements that you like to see in defense side?
Just our commitment to just getting back, being in the right spots, and maintaining the show on defense. We're not. Being very communicative with one another, we're all over the place, and that's not when we're great. Our strength is really flying around, being physical, playing with intensity, and then that leads to our fast break and our opportunities on the other end.
Does that add to the frustration? You guys have done the things that you're talking about, not as consistent as you want. You have nights like this where whatever reason you guys get away from what you know.
No, I mean, winning's hard. Winning's hard. Team environments are hard. It's not as simple as just listening to everybody else speak about what's going on with the team. And, it's hard being a professional athlete, being in a team environment, and wanting to accomplish something very great. Everyone always say, "Oh, they need to do this, they need to do that." Nobody can fucking do it. Nobody's been in my position. Nobody here. I don't expect anybody here to understand it. Everybody can just speak on it, and just give their opinion about what would be best for it. But for me, my focus is figuring out the guys I have in this locker room, how to get the best out of them, and them to get the best out of me. So it's been hard, but it's a challenge worth fighting for because the end result is standing on that stage.
The guys are working so hard both on and off the court to get it right. Was there a season in Cleveland when you guys were trying to make a championship run that resembles this at all in terms of the efforts that you're making on and off the court?
I mean, it's hard to make a comparison, just because it was just two totally different environments, and obviously there have been circumstances that have been similar, and other things that can probably be similar, but this is just a new challenge. We had a luxury of relying on experience, and for here we're building something great every single day, and that's the experience that we get. We had guys that have been to that, on that stage, have lost on that stage, have won on that stage, and here we're trying to build great championship habits, and that takes a time and it takes a commitment. But like I said, it starts with me. do my best to keep communicating the best I can, get the most out of these guys because they deserve it.
Those habits
Last
that you
question.
talk about, Kyrie, every part of patience, and you've talked about that being something that you need to have. How challenging does it get the deeper you get into the season to keep that patient mindset?
I mean, it's not hard. I mean, I'm used to gearing up for something bigger than myself around this time, and what it takes. And I have to do a better job of communicating to my teammates, and being a better listener, and figuring out how to best to communicate with those guys at that point. Because at this point of the season, it's I'm on the Versa climber, I'm on the treadmill, I'm getting ready to play 40+ minutes and get ready for wars and battles. At the end of the season, it's just it's just practice time. Feel right about your jump shot. Feel right about the team. And kind of an ice stage for us. Usually an ice stage, but for us, we're still developing as a team. It's been a whole season doing so. But there's light at the end of all this. And that's probably where my patience will always lie, is knowing that something's beyond this. This challenge is happening for a reason, and I got to believe in it.
Thank you, Kyrie.
Thanks, Kyrie.